What's up, guys? Shouri here, and today I want to show you some of the most heartbreaking losses I have ever had. And also, if you guys like the long form content, please leave a like, maybe subscribe. Let me know that you like this kind of stuff, because it is a lot harder to make. I do make 5 YouTube shorts a day, and I'll continue to do that. But if you want more of this kind of stuff, just go ahead and leave a like. It helps in the algorithm and lets me know what you like. Either way, we are playing Hunter, which is one of the characters I play a lot when I know I need to carry. And the reason for that is it helps you show your teammates where people are, which is why I'm lighting this guy up. It's to let my teammates know, hey, the guy's going to flank you on the left, and then I can kind of double back, get a heal, and then I can go kill the guys up the middle. And so right there, I do shoot the middle block. That way my teammate can get a little bit of bonus time on the cart, and we are doing our best to go ahead and get the victor. Our teammates are both very new to the game, so do not think that they're bad. It's not their fault. Either way, we do miss some shots because we are bad and it is our fault, and we are going to keep on going. Luckily, our Gatlin did get the kill there and stayed alive. We're going to do our best to try to help him with this victor. I do miss the charge shot, though, sadly. We do get a bunch of headshots after that, though, kind of makes up for it. And right here, my teammate doesn't understand how the middle block works, but that's fine. Hey, you know, we got some extra time out of it. The one sad thing is he shoots it and he's not on the cart, so he's literally just wasting all his ammo in the middle block and getting no time. Great times. But again, it's him being new, not his fault. Either way, it does make this so much more heartbreaking at the end. Either way, we do go back and we die, so we're going to have to do what we can to get these kills. We know that they're pushing our cart back, but I'm not 100% sure what they're doing with theirs, and I figured there was a guy flanking. That's why I went over to the left and just stayed up there instead of going straight down, knowing that I'm going to have to get the kills. If I go in and put myself in a bad position, it'll get bad for everyone, so I needed to make sure that I went ahead and lived. Right here, we do go ahead and get the mark even through his ult, and now we just got to be careful of the Victor, because Victor up close, very bad for us. We have no health, and he kind of knocks us through this. Luckily, we do get him, and we are very, very low still. We got the half heal, but luckily we were still able to take out the Gloria and then got the mark before he could even get close. And so basically what we want is our teammates to not AFK back there shooting, going for their KDs. Heck, I would be cool if they got kills. That would be nice too. But either way, we are going to do our very best to be able to carry him. And that's why when our guy gets on the cart, we got to just do our best to kind of get back a little bit. That way we won't get shot. And we can go ahead and start to take these guys out. The Victor obviously wants me to get up next to him because then he can stun me. So what I want to do is I want to knock him from the cart. Luckily, he does go for the heal and we can take him out there. And right here, we do light up both these guys, hit him with another for a good 1,000 damage each, and get him with 1 shot each to the head. Luckily for us, we're able to push the cart. We got double speed, the middle thing, everything's going great. I did notice those guys were going around, so I'm going to go ahead and just be ready for it, knowing that my teammates are going to need the help. We do luckily get that kill for the 9 streak, and right here it's 1v2 through the mark ult. It's not great, so I am going to go on the bottom and try to heal up, and then I need to go ahead and get their heal as well, and then try to go up top. Sadly, they noticed, and they got me pretty low off this. And we are actually still winning, which is great. The one bad thing is that they are going to get our teammates pretty low. Luckily, we were able to get in here. We do have to try to get the kill, and we do, but sadly, the last guy alive does get us, and our guy is just standing there because he thinks he's next to the cart because he's new to the game. That stuff sucks a lot. But luckily, the matchmaking has gotten a lot better since this was recorded, so there are a lot less of these heartbreaking games. A lot more close games, though. Still, my teammates suck a lot, but hey, the other team sucks equally, and it works out. Like, it's all of us sucking, so that's good. But either way, we do end up getting the double here, and we got to go for more because we are really far behind. My teammates just don't know what to do, so they're just staying back like morons. And yeah, it's rough. But we try to get it. There is a little bit of time left. All I can do is try to knock these guys back because it is a lost game if they can contest. The Victor charges in, and we lose, going 20-3. Our teammates with a 3 total kills. It's heartbreaking, but like I said, guys, it's absolutely not their fault. It was the game being broken at the time, 3 and 6 days played, less than 100 games between them. Absolutely not their fault that they didn't know how that block worked, or anything that happened in that game. But either way, we do play Gatlin in the next game, and we miss a few shots here, but we get enough people low. I mean, long-range shots, they're mostly warning shots anyways. And right here, we do just try to figure out what is the other team doing, where are they posting up at, and what is the best angle of attack. So right here, we do see the Sentry kind of pokes himself out, easy kill there, and then we're going to try to just get a better angle on that guy, and the only way to do that was to kind of poke out. Luckily, I got a teammate that's willing to push the cart, so me and the Osas kind of push up here, and we did pretty good until this point. I got webbed, which sucks, right next to a sentry turret. Like, how much worse could life get, right? You're about to find out. But either way, we are able to get the kill there, and then we get the guy low enough that he has to go for the heal, making it where we know exactly where to go get him from. And right here, we are getting wall peeked by the Scotty, so we do have to be a little careful. So what we're trying to do is stay alive, and he hits us with the ult. Then the Gloria also sends their ult, but luckily we were able to use our speed boost to get into the heal and then kill all 3 of them, and then we can go back, get another heal if we need to. We're going to go ahead and get the ones that are smaller over here, but first we want to get as much healing from the card as possible, because there's no reason to let your heals go to waste if you can use the card to heal. So right here, we do go ahead and do our best to get the Sindri, and now it's us versus the Gloria. We're going to try to get a better angle, and we do. Luckily, we take out all 3 of them, and for some reason, we are still not winning, which is kind of weird, because our teammates aren't, like, doing bad. Like, they're staying on the cart. Like, I'm not 100% sure how this is happening, to be honest. Like, I don't even think it's their fault, necessarily. Either way, we are going to be able to go ahead and kill the Sindri. We had to make sure we got him first, because we didn't want to end up getting killed by the turret, and we popped our ult trying to kill the Scotty, but he hits us with his ult, which goes through shields, so didn't really help much. Either way, we do end up dying, and right here, we do have to get these kills and immediately get onto that cart. So we're going to try to go around and get behind and help our teammates out, but luckily, our Osis didn't even need it, man. That guy hit the headshots, and that's what's up. We got a guy coming behind us, so we're going to kind of slide out, get him, and then get back behind the cover. We're going to immediately go for that turret, knowing that we can just heal back up right after, and then try to get him when he comes down, which is exactly what we do. And then we try to get a better angle and also use our cart for cover, knowing that we can get some heals off of it, and it will also end up giving us a little bit better of an angle. They do end up dropping down onto the cart, getting them both one shot. Our teammate does a great job as the Osis, and right here we are doing everything we got to. We got it all, and right here we have to hide from the turret, and we know that they're coming on the right. There's an ult here. Everything's going pretty wrong, but I figure if I can get them low enough, maybe my teammates can do it. But my Osis is just staying back, trying to get his KD up or something. I'm not 100% sure what was going on there. But sadly, we do end up losing. We tried our best. I mean, what you gonna do? But now we are on to Judex. And man, I have some heartbreaking losses on Judex, I tell you what. But I also have a lot of fun games on Judex too. So I found that Judex and Hunter both work very well to end up carrying pretty hard. Gatlin does a lot of damage and can get places fast, but it is really stationary and hard to 1v3 people. But Hunter and Judex do a lot better on those 1v3s. So right here, we are just kind of cognizant that the guys might be coming on that right side. And so I am just kind of looking behind us, especially since we have a guy with a shield in front and this injury, and they don't really need me to help him in the front as much, but if someone comes behind, we would be screwed. And it's exactly what tries to happen a lot with this Johnny Jet. So I make a conscious decision early on that I'm going to focus on getting that Johnny Jet a lot, and luckily for us, our teammates are pretty good about going for the cart, so I can kind of rely on at least the Jabali to get over there, and the Sindri to try his best, and that's all you can really ask in these situations. And so luckily, we are just trying to get a nice little angle here, and not let the Johnny Jet come behind our team. As soon as the Johnny starts shooting, we're going to be in charge of making sure we get him quickly. Right there, we do miss a couple shots, but we finally start to land. land on the Hunter, and we get him down. So right here, we manually shoot from afar onto the sentry turret to go ahead and just take it out. Luckily, we blind everybody and hit them with our Fire of Justice. It kills the first one, and the other one has to flip out, and now we're going to get chased by the Johnny Jet. Luckily, our sentry does end up taking him down with just a little bit of help. I mean, great teammates so far. You can't really ask for more. They're doing their best, and that is all you can ever ask. So right here, we are going to go ahead and blind the guy that is the JJ, and he is going to get behind our teammate. I mean, JJs are hard. You can't fault the guy for having trouble with it. But he does end up ulting, which ends up being a pretty good one. It helps a lot. It didn't end up killing everybody, just the one. But hey, you know, he did get it on the JJ. It's probably what I would have done in his position. Can't fault the man there. Either way, we are going to be able to blind the guy, and that's why we're going to rotate out. We don't want to be too predictable and stay in the same spot. And right here, we're just totally going to throw our Fire of Justice onto that Johnny, and then that way we can move back up and start helping our teammates with the other two guys. So we do go ahead and get the sentry really low right here, and we're just going to try to finish it off as fast as we can, or let our teammates do so. Either way, we are able to get him, and now we're just worried about the other two. And remember, we gotta always think, where is that JJ? He is up there with his ult, and now I know there's a guy coming from that left side. JJ moved over to the right, so I'm moving away from him. It ends up that he kind of just chases me. I thought he was going to stay more onto the tank, but what I do here is he thinks I'm going for the heal, so I double back to the left. That way he's going towards the heal, but I'm not, allowing me to get the extra shot I need. Even though I have no health, I'm able to kill him and do it before he actually gets the heal, taking it myself. Remember guys, being predictable is the worst thing you can do, because they're going to think they're smart and try to predict what you would kind of need to do. You want to go for that heal if you're in that fight, and so that's what he thought to do. Right here, he tries to get me again, and luckily I'm able to blind him and take him out. I don't have another heal to go back to full, but I know that I can reload and get my health back, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm not going to wait around. I'm going to do my best to get up there, help my teammates, and just shoot the block a little bit every once in a while, but with his turret up, I don't really need to. Right here, we do as much damage as we can to the Johnny, but luckily our teammates are able to take him out. Go ahead, get that 12 streak, and now I'm just pushing back their cart as much as I possibly can, and just putting out the damage I can, hoping that our teammates will kind of go up close to the cart, but at the very least I can stop them from pushing theirs. And right here, we are able to get that kill, and the Johnny is chasing us around. This is a very bad position to be in. Luckily, he taps a little bit of the Fire of Justice, so I am able to kill him there. And right here, we're just trying our best to keep up any progress we can, moving their stuff back. Knowing that it's double time, we are in a great position, and so I'm just playing as defensive as possible to keep it going. And right here, we are in a very bad spot with 3 people on us, so we do have to be careful here. And I was having a little bit of trouble ending up hitting one of them, so I just go down. I'm going to try my best to stop them from moving the cart and getting damage out until my teammates can get here. We go ahead and get one of the kills, get everybody as low as possible, and we end up still losing. I'm still not sure exactly how we lost that, but hey, what you gonna do? We do go 15-0 with 7 assists, a bajillion damage, and yeah, that's just super unfortunate. Not gonna lie. But either way, this time we are playing Gatlin, abusing her speed to get up top quickly. And when we see the guy try to go around, I'm gonna focus him, try to get down this Aletta as much as possible, because flanking Alettas when your teammates are newer players is gonna be a very deadly thing. Very similar to the Johnny Jet. And so what I want to do is I want to make sure it's as comfortable for those guys as possible. That way they can live and kind of just contribute in any way they really can. And the best way to do that is to get all the hard kills out of the way for them. So right here, I'm going to try to get the guy off of their cart and then just try to figure out where the Aletta is. Once I figure out he's in the middle with me, I get back to a cover point, and I realize that, hey, he just wants to go ahead, get some time on the cart, which is completely fine. We'll go ahead and do some damage here, and we just got to remember that he's going to be on that right side. Since we also have the yaw on us, we did want to get out of there and just abuse our speed to try to get back, especially since he used that ult. Right here, we're just doing our best to get any damage out we can, and we did get the let low, but our teammates weren't able to capitalize. It happens, and there's not much you can do. The guy just runs away. But either way, we are going to do a good job here of getting that guy low. Our teammates aren't able to capitalize on it, but I do keep track of him, so we are able to kill him. And right here, I do make sure that I try to finish this Aletta, because he can do a lot by flanking around. And right here, I'm just trying to wait for my teammate. That way, the Aletta isn't just comfortable being able to go after me. He's going to have 2 targets to contend with, and it's a lot harder for Alettas to try to do their thing if there's 2 targets. And since our guy's up closer towards the carts, I am going to just try to do what I can to support him, especially with how low he is. And now that we have everybody alive, we need to start to push up. The biggest problem is that I need to go around, that way I don't get killed by the ult from the Aletta, and luckily I was able to shoot him in the back here and get a lot of damage out quickly, and then immediately turn on that yaw and get him as well. So right here, we're on both carts, everything's moving, we got the double time, and everything seems to be going as well as you could possibly hope it would. Right there, we do have a little bit of trouble in paradise as the guy gets on me, but I was able to hit my ult to stop a lot of the damage there, and then actually able to go in and get both the kills, abuse the speed boost to be able to get back, and then try to threaten this guy enough that he goes away, and I am able to get back into the action. He went on to go ahead and try to get the cart, which allowed me to go ahead and come back, get the kill, and then I run out of ammo. You do have to pay attention to your ammo with this, but since there's an ult from the yaw, I'm just kind of waiting for him, hoping that I can capitalize off all this, but all the transforming I did made it to where I never actually reloaded, which ended up screwing me pretty hard there. But right here, we do end up having the guy just try to get us in the spawn. Luckily, we were able to take him out, but it did waste some pretty precious time, especially since it is in the double speed part of the game. And right here, I'm trying to kill the turret so my teammate doesn't die, but he does anyways. And now we're going to have to move up. Our teammate's very low, and I don't know that they know where the heals are in the game or that you even need to heal. So we are going to do our best to be able to get this yaw, and I can't allow him to be off by himself just because he will kill our teammates if we do, and we need our team to help us with this pretty hard. So I do hit my ult, but it was just a little too late, so the bomb did end up going inside the ult, which is unfortunate, but I do kill the guy, and our teammates are just standing back. They don't know the game. It's completely fine. I mean, it's more of the game's fault in 3.0 matchmaking than your teammates, and, you know, like, I'm sure the more knowledge they get on the game, the more they would do differently, you know? Either way, we do end up going on, killing the Sindri, and instead of healing, we have to go straight for this Aletta. We are in a very bad spot, and the game actually broke in this game. A lot of the times it happens where there is no double speed. So it really sucks. It kind of made it impossible to come back, where we probably would have won if there was double speed. But hey, I think they fixed that now, and matchmaking's better than this. But man, those were some heartbreaking games. But you know what wasn't heartbreaking? Seeing the amazing thumbnail Jordy made me. Make sure you go to the description if you want him to make thumbnails for you. You can get his Discord info and strike up a deal. Best decision I ever made. Make sure you got classy thumbnails just like me. Alright guys, thanks for watching.